Okay, I want to talk about another experience I've had. So for the past, like, I don't know, week, 2 weeks, I have been laying in the sun every chance I can in the different areas of my house that have the windows facing it. When I'm in this, sunlight, just reach out and whatever happens, happens. Well, as most healers do, they have lots of different life experiences, and I think that happens because in order to heal the most amount of people, you have to have different experiences and learn all the how everyone feels in each situation kind of a thing, so you can give the best outcome or something. So in my early 20s, I was always hanging out at bars, and some of them were really bad news ones, like with bikers and really rough people. And, when I started going through the awakening, my awakening, someone said to me, "Didn't you ever wonder how come you got out of certain situations so miraculously, like as if nothing ever happened?" And that's the truth for this part of my life, big time. There had been times where I'd gone up and spoken to somebody and came out smelling like a rose. It's like my energy constantly diffused situations. So, what does all this have to say? What is all this for? Well, I'm in meditation, or, if you want to even call it that, whatever I've been doing the past few weeks. But I'm seeing situations similar to what I had been in, the whole bar scene and hanging out and this and that. But it was all types of different people. It's almost like as if people are reliving their memories and they can't handle them because of maybe some of the foolishness and the regret. The feelings that I'm feeling during these quick glimpses are serious regret and like, I can't believe I did this and I can't believe this happened to me. And a lot of them are like where, say, maybe I went and talked to somebody I shouldn't have and I came out smelling like a rose, nothing happened to me. The person in my vision, gets kicked out or gets knocked out or a fight starts or it turns into a more risky situation and I'm sitting there observing this. And so then finally, after a short while, I'm given the knowledge to what would you do in that situation kind of a thing. And it's almost like, okay, not in the situation of what's happening. Okay, I take that back. So basically, because I am reviewing what somebody else is feeling this is somebody else's like shadow work, and they don't know what to do with it. So I look at that emotional pain from whatever that situation was. So like say this one was of a girl who created a bar fight that ended up going really bad and somebody ended up getting hurt for life. And so this girl has been holding this guilt forever and ever and ever. And so what I saw was I helped her transmute all the emotions of that situation, and she was able to release it. So what does that tell me? That what I did was is I helped somebody work through some shadow work that couldn't do it. So originally when I started seeing all these goofy ass visions of like bar stuff, I wanted to run away from it because that was a part of my life that I no longer want to be about, because in reality, when I was in my drinking days, that was crazy fun, but it was also crazy. And everything that I learned is why I am here where I am now, but there was a lot of stuff that went on, that I'm not proud of. But all of it was released, forgiven. I needed these experiences, There's no guilt about anything. And so that's what everyone else has to realize as well when they're doing their shadow work, when they're looking at something that they did, witnessed, whatever, the regret. You know what? Holding on to that doesn't do anything. Just remember what happened, okay? Remember what happened. Release all the emotions about it, and you just move on, because now you've got that as a learning experience. Just release all the emotion. So anyway, if you see yourself in meditation at some point in time and you're living somebody else's, or you're like in a fantasy land where you're seeing pictures of situations and stuff, just ride them. Just see what happens. Maybe you are somebody's guardian angel or helper or whatever. Maybe you're the person that they, maybe you're the spirit, the soul, the energy that they were crying out to for help. You know what I mean? So don't run away from it. Okay, that's another explanation of doing work when you don't even realize you might be doing work for the collective.